Hi, and welcome to Astral Messages. My name is Angela, and I'll be bringing through guided messages for the sign of Sagittarius today. Thank you for being here. These messages are for the collective, so I encourage you to tap into your intuition during these reads and to discern what resonates for you and your personal journey. If you feel called to like, comment, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius, for the rest of September. Let's have a look what's going on. Strongest energy, please. Strongest energy. Thank you. Grab another one out. Strongest energy, please, Spirit. Okay. Strongest energies, please, for the sign of Sagittarius for the rest of September. Okay. We have number 46, the thinking man. We also have nothing is set in stone, mutable moon. Okay. So you may be processing, overthinking, I'm sensing as well. Interesting. Because you haven't, I feel like you're overthinking or you're still thinking of something and you haven't decided because nothing is set in stone yet. Okay, so you're in thinking mode, Sag. Let's have a look at the tarot. And we do a smaller Celtic cross for the end of month reads. So let's have a look. What's going on for Sag, Spirit? Please and thank you. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Okay. And we have the Six of Pentacles under that. So both the energies of balance, but also patience. And nothing's set in stone. Maybe you're taking your time to think something through here. What that is, we will find out. Okay, what's your energy? Oh, the Two of Cups. So this is a card of union, coming together. So this could be in relationships, friendships, business collaborations. Okay, it's beautiful energy. What is your challenge at this time? The High Priestess. Trusting your intuition. Ooh, this is the thinking man, right? Maybe we're using our minds more than our intuition, that gut feeling, because there's something hidden here or something that you cannot see, or maybe this is going into something new, a partnership of some sort. And when we do that, there's so much unknown. And so there is a need to trust your intuition. Interesting. Okay. What's coming towards you, Sag? The Empress. This is divine feminine energy, but regardless of gender, but this is a card of abundance, growth, fertility, birthing something new. This could be birthing a business partnership. This could be the beginning of a relationship. There's a connection here. Okay, and what is your advice? The Moon. So much unknown. Interesting. Again, more intuition kind of vibes here. Trust that intuition. Okay. Have patience and operate from a balanced space. Curious. All right, let's have a look and get some clarifiers out for you. going on here for our Saggies? Clarify the Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here for Sagittarius? Eight of Swords. I do not... Interesting. With this thinking man, is that overthinking? Nothing is set in stone, but you are overthinking here with the Eight of Swords. Being trapped in your mind. And this is the thing. The Queen of Cups operates from her heart space, feelings. So there is something here around letting go of the logic here. Or it just feels like, because it's interesting, it's a hummingbird. Maybe look up the spiritual meaning of a hummingbird. That may be of significance for some. Because we do need to, again with the Two of Cups, there's a card of balance, balancing the divine feminine and the divine masculine. But also I see this as a card of balance where we balance out our mind and our hearts. We let our hearts lead, but we also consult our mind. It's not one or the other, but we lead with the heart. Here it looks like the heart's not being engaged. It's all in the head. And it's where it becomes hard to make the decision or to really know something, because it just goes round and round in circle in our minds. But I feel like there is a need to connect in with the heart space. Okay. Why is the High Priestess in your challenge, Sag? Where is this here? The Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is in relation to whatever this is. Business partnership, balancing the energies within, or romantic partnerships. We also have the Six of Cups and the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords, again, swords is all about the mind, thinking, wanting to win at all costs is the ultimate Five of Swords card. And I think the mind is trying to control something here, potentially within this connection. Maybe due to the past. Six of Cups is a past energy, a nostalgic energy. Maybe in the past something didn't work out, whether this be business, relationship, or just even living a balanced life. And so this control energy is coming in to ensure that it doesn't repeat. But there's something here, the challenge is connecting in with your intuition here. I don't believe you're going to find the answers in the mind. Why? Because the Eight of Swords, you've been in there and it's just going around in circles. It's not giving you any clarity. You're having to look somewhere else, where your higher self, that intuition, go into the heart space. Interesting. You're going to have to feel it out. Oh, and what's popping out there at the bottom is the Judgment, to make a decision. I feel like this potentially has already started or already is here, but there's something about committing to it. Nothing is set in stone. Interesting. So coming towards you is the Empress. So why is the Empress here for Sagittarius? Chariot. Wow. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. We have the Chariot, the King of Cups, and the Temperance. Wow. So we have Cancer and Sagittarius energy here. You may be dealing with a Cancer or Sagittarius like yourself. If you're a divine masculine, your divine feminine may be coming in. If you're a divine feminine, your divine masculine may be coming in, especially with this King of Cups here. Again, it has that balanced energy. And what I see here is that patience. Nothing is set in stone, but there's this beautiful movement and growth with the Empress here from the heart space. And with that balance, I feel like it's alchemizing the mind and the heart, so you know where to move with the Chariot. The Chariot is ultimately travel and a vehicle card, but that's success and knowing. This person knows where they're going, and they're going balanced. And the traditional tarot Rider-Waite, it's usually a black and a white horse, symbolizing that yin and yang, shadow and light, feminine, masculine energy. So it's always balanced. So you're growing in that space, whether this is within yourself, because I think the beginning of September read for you was a lot of internal growth. You've been doing a lot of work within self, and you may be attracting in something here, but there's still this energy of overthinking, using the mind more than the heart. So lean into the heart again, moving with the Knight of Cups, that emotion, that heart space, with love. Love is the highest frequency, and whenever we are faced with fear, especially when we saw that control energy card, right? Control usually comes up because there is fear, and the only way to dispel fear is with the vibration of love. Love for self, love for the situation, love for others, love for life. So the vibration of love always transmute. And the Temperance is an angel card, but it's also alchemy, and it's transmuting energy as well. So this is beautiful. A lot of growth for you, Sag. Okay, your advice here is the moon. So let's have a look. Why is the moon here for Sagittarius? Oh, nice. The Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is taking steps. This is building. This is doing the work. Okay. Oh, my goodness. We have the Empress again. So a lot of what we spoke about here, the sun and the moon. Lovely. So the moon is the divine feminine, and the sun is the divine masculine. Again, we're talking about this balance of the two energies within ourselves, but also potentially in a connection. And the Empress is the divine feminine. So interestingly, the thinking man, I'm taking this as masculine energy, that overthinking, overdoing, rather than going into softening to love, which is the Empress. Now, this is regardless of gender. So even if you're a male, sometimes we can overthink and over control, where we need to soften to the flow of life, to love, to acceptance. And the moon is that feminine energy. So it's softening to that feminine energy. Now the sun is here, so it's not getting rid of all our masculine energy and doing just feminine energy. It's balancing the two. And the sun is the happiest card in the deck as well. So this is beautiful energy, Sag. But it is all about balancing out your energy. My goodness. And this potentially could be coming together within a divine union. Okay, so this is your read. I'm sending you much love, light, and insight, and I'll see you next time.